All right, shalom, shalom. All right, before I get started, I want to give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kodash. All right, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom, wakasah, lahabakyar, which means peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners, wherever you may be. All right, I'm the brother Amar from the branch of GMS Cleveland, coming back at you with another video. Lord willing, this be edifying to whomever may be watching. And just want to get into this lesson. Speaking about um, obviously the current kingdom that we are in, which is America, which in the scriptures is known as various other titles. But one of the other titles that America goes by, if you know your scriptures, this is the I'll say it like this: that the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you in order to receive it. This is an extension of the Roman Empire. All right. In the scriptures is known as the feet of the statue when you go into the book of Daniel. All right, but this is an extension of the Roman Empire. Our apostles and elders, they coined the phrase Rome 2.0, or the revised Roman Empire, which that is true. That is definitely true. You know what I mean? It's just another another version of it. You know what I mean? A modern day version of it. But anyway, I just want to get into the scriptures. Let me go. Oh man, forgive me, Slocky. Let me go into Second Ezra, the 11th chapter. Second Ezra chapter 11 and 38. It says, "Hear thou." It says, "I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee." It says, "Art not thou it that remains of the four beasts?" It says, "Whom I made to reign in my world." It says that the end of their times might come through them. Right, and this is going into the Roman Empire. All right, it's going into the Roman Empire, and when you read the chapter about the 12 feathers, it's going into those 12 Caesars that was going to rule, in certain periods of time. All right, throughout the Roman Empire rulership. All right, and you can look all that information up on your own. All right, brothers have done videos on them. Like I said, you just gotta at some point you gotta do your own research, and if you don't know, all right. Anyway, it says, "And the fourth came," all right, the Roman Empire, all right, the pagan Roman Empire. It says, "And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past," right? The ones that came before it, all right, was in order, all right, the Assyrian Babylonian kingdom, the Medo-Persian Empire, and then the Greek Empire, all right, and then those are the three that came before the Roman Empire. Then the fourth, it will be the Roman Empire. So it says, "And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness." It says, "And over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression." It says, "And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit." And see, the same, I'm going to ask this question. Who were the rulers that controlled the Roman Empire? All right. It was Edomites, so-called white people, so-called white men. All right, they were the rulers, the Caesars, the emperors, mainly. All right, because you had it like during the height of Rome. All right, those was the main emperors and Caesars. But towards the end of the fall of the Roman Empire, you did have some Jake Caesars that started to get up in there. All right. Anyway, all right. This is, like I said, this is how we know too that you Edomites, you have no good intent. All right, to fulfill the ways of Yahweh Shem shall follow righteousness, establish righteousness, because right here when it says "and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression." All right, so here it is. You ruled the world, but what did you do with the rulership and the governance of the world? You ruled it. It says with much. It says and over the whole compass of the earth with much a wicked oppression. All right. So that's the thing, man. Like they're not down. They're not here to do the will of the Lord. They're not here to fulfill um, the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah, uphold and establish righteousness. No, they do the complete opposite. It says, "In so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit," and it's not the same group of men that's ruling this earth. Are they not doing the same thing? They're doing the same shit. Nothing different. All right, they're not trying to, you know, actually do the will of the Lord. No, well, I mean they are doing the will of the Lord because the Lord has established them to, still fulfill His will. But you get what I'm saying. It says, "For the earth has thou not judged with truth," in the same way the Roman Empire did when they were ruling. All right, it's the same, same souls of people doing the same thing. All right, our apostles already, brought up the point that Donald Trump is Nero, which is statues of Nero, and he looked damn near just like Trump. All right, and there's common what they call it parallels, all right, between Trump and Nero, and parallels between America and Rome. All right, so it says, "For the earth has thou not judged with truth." Same thing. All right, America is not judging the world with truth. All right, it says, "For thou hast afflicted the meek." All right, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars. It says, "And destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. It has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm." Yeah, man. All right, starting with the Israelites. All right, because the Israelites are known as the peaceful, and they're known as the meek. All right, because Scripture about the meek shall inherit the earth. All right, but they are the ones that are at the forefront of Esau Edom's agenda when it comes to just assaults, attacks, and so forth and so on. It says and then we also know as well that majority of Jake. Don't get me wrong. All right, we always had wicked Jakes among our people, but majority of Jake, they're not looking to actually harm people. You know what I mean? The way Jake um, originally or their natural state, they're very peaceful people. All right. So it says, verse 43, "Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty." It says, "The highest also have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended." It says, "And his abominations are fulfilled." It says, "And therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings." It says, "Nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body." And this is, like I said, it's talking about the Roman Empire, all right? But we already know, like I said, through prophecy, that America was going to come back, and also the rulers of the Roman Empire. I mean, Rome was going to come back through America, all right? And also those rulers were going to come back, and their lots, all right? Because a lot of those people that were there during that time, they're here now, because you have something called reincarnation. All right, but the Lord will eventually do away with this system, along with this how along also how He done away with the previous kingdoms. All right, then eventually the kingdom of heaven will be established, and it will be governed under whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, and whom the world ignorantly calls like blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, it says that all the earth may be refreshed and may return. It says, "Being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her." So this is what we hoping for, man. Now, if you want to know what we're about and what we teaching and what we doing every week, you see us on street corners holding up signs and garments and teaching and got Bibles out. We're teaching about peace, man. We're teaching about how the current rulers that are ruling, all right, and the kingdom that was as it's currently established is wicked, all right, and it needs to be taken down, and it will be taken down. All right, now if you have a problem with that, that means you're forwarding wickedness. That means you don't see the problem ultimately with this current kingdom. All right, but that's pretty much it, man. All right, I think I hit all the points. That verse 46, I can't wait, man. All right, till when the earth is refreshed. All right, and it no longer has to deal with this devil. All right, because right now we all are subject unto this man. All right, and his ways, which is pretty much destroying the earth and its inhabitants, man. All right. But anyway, man, with that, I'm gonna give our praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kodash, all right, double honors to our apostle Israel Millstone, Shalom.